Well, we have another veterans fraud alert. So we've got more fraud in veteran VA disability. Hello, welcome to the Vocational Expert Views Channel, where we explore real issues impacting veterans and other individuals with disabilities and disability benefits. Today, we're tackling VA fraud. What's happening? What does it mean for you? And how to protect your VA disability claim? Veteran disability fraud continues to grow exponentially in the VA disability claims. Honest veterans can face delays and denials because of bad actors, clogging the system not only with false claims, but also making adjudicators take a very close look at true claims and sometimes will underestimate a true claim because they're so used to dealing with fraudulent claims. So today's fraud alert is in Ohio. Ohio prosecutor has finalized the grand jury hearing and has indicted the founder of SVAS and four employees for falsifying VA veterans' documents and claims. Most of these were scamming elderly vets out of up to $20 million in benefits. The arrest was part of a federal sweep, and yes, they're looking at other claims organizations. The Veterans Administration, OIG, has launched an operation called NOVA Scams to target predatory claim companies and other individuals that are providing fraudulent medical letters, fraudulent Nexus letters, and fraudulent medical and psychological notes, especially those that are exploiting older veterans. When fraud floods the VA disability system, valid claims can be denied and especially delayed. If your evidence is linked to one of the disreputable companies, you could become collateral damage. And this is why you need to be extra careful when you're working with companies. You need to make sure that you have an evidence based claim, that it isn't guesswork, that it's backed by true medical and psychological as well as vocational evidence and documentation. This is the gold standard in VA claims, and this is what the VA disability system expects. So let's break down the documentation you will need depending on your type of VA claim. You have direct claim, then you got secondaries, you also have an aggravation of a disability or presumptive. There are many companies out there that are just churning and churning and churning out fake Nexus letters as well as other medical and psychological evidence. These can disqualify otherwise good claims because they're caught up in the process with the wrong companies. The VA is cracking down on disability fraud. Before working with any VA claims assistance group or individual, you should vet them. Ask questions. Review their credentials. The wrong partner in your VA disability claim can ruin your chances, sometimes forever. A lot of companies will use a 5 step claims process to help them move your claim through. At most evidence based VA claims companies, they use a 5 step approach to help veterans submit clear and supported claims with medical and psychological evidence that will stand up to the VA disability adjudication scrutiny. When it comes to vocational experts and vocational evaluations, you need to know why vocational experts matter. The VA administration law says that they must consider vocational expert reports. But since they don't hire vocational experts, they have no clear way to rebut a vocational expert's report. That's your opportunity to submit a vocational expert vocational evaluation to the VA and have them address it. But since they don't have or employ vocational experts, it's hard for them to contest a valid vocational expert report. So, what does a good vocational evaluation look like? A credible vocational evaluation report shows how your disability affects your ability to work in the real world at the forensic level. It's looking at substantial gainful employment and what competitive employment is. It will look at your cognitive abilities, physical abilities, and other issues to determine if you are employable or unemployable. The VA cannot argue with your vocational expert report without their own vocational expert because the VA has no experts. A qualified vocational expert report is very hard for them to rebut. If the vocational expert's report is well supportive, objective, with clinical data, and this vocational expert has the right credentials, they have a very hard time overcoming it. If you need a TDIU vocational evaluation, we've got you covered. It's time to present your case the right way, with the right facts and clinical evidence that's done right. Why should you choose us? You should consider us for your vocational expert needs because I have over 30 years experience as a certified rehabilitation counselor. I've been a federal Social Security Administration vocational expert for over 15 years. I've done over 5,000 vocational expert cases nationwide, as well as over 4,000 psychological and vocational assessments. Detailed reports are tailored to VA requirements. This will help ensure faster decisions on your case because if it's done right, they can make the decision faster. Granted, there's always the same VA else goes through. I've been trusted by veterans, attorneys, and VSOs for proven results. I've also presented over 9 national conferences for vocational rehabilitation as well as vocational experts at national conferences. So contact us today for a vocational expert evaluation. You can email me at ve.3report@gmail.com. Be sure to put TDIU in the subject matter. You can also visit my website, which is sevocationalexperts.com, or you can text me at 404 735 6900 to schedule a personal consultation about your TDIU application. The reason I ask you to text is because I'm often doing Social Security disability hearings and I cannot answer the phone during a hearing, but I can look at texts and emails periodically.